You've probably heard about SML, maybe seen it mentioned in passing, or perhaps a friend has told you about it. Or maybe you've stumbled upon those wild puppet videos online while browsing YouTube late one night. They're hard to miss. SML stands for Super Mario Logan, a name that might sound familiar, but everyone just calls it SML because who has time for the full name? It's a super popular internet show, a digital phenomenon really, that has captured the attention of millions. It's a world where puppets get into hilarious, unpredictable adventures, pushing the boundaries of comedy. Think of it as a cartoon, but brought to life with physical characters, but with real puppets and way more chaos, a level of mayhem that traditional animation can only dream of. The main reason SML is so popular, what makes it stand out from the crowd, it's just plain funny. Pure, unadulterated, laugh-out-loud funny. The puppets have huge personalities, each one distinct and memorable. They get into the kind of trouble you wish your toys could, the kind of scenarios you only imagine. One minute they're baking a cake, following a recipe, or at least trying to. The next, the kitchen's a disaster, covered in flour and frosting, a complete culinary catastrophe. The humor is loud, silly, and totally unexpected, catching you off guard with every scene. You never know what's coming next. Each episode is a fresh surprise, a new adventure waiting to unfold. And that's what keeps people watching, glued to their screens, eager to see what happens next. The characters argue, mess things up, and say the weirdest things, creating a unique brand of comedy. It's not like those boring shows your parents watch, the ones that drag on and on. SML is all about energy and surprises, a constant stream of entertainment that never lets up. The puppets feel real, despite their felt and button construction, even though they're just felt and stuffing, brought to life by skilled puppeteers and creative storytelling. You start to feel like you know them, like they're your quirky, chaotic friends. And that's part of the magic, the ability to connect with these simple characters on a deeper level. SML is basically a puppet show for the internet age, a modern twist on a classic form of entertainment, memorable characters, goofy stories, and non-stop laughs, all packaged into easily digestible online videos. It's not trying to teach you anything. There are no hidden lessons or moral messages, just here to make you laugh, to provide a bit of lighthearted fun in your day. If you like wild, unpredictable comedy, the kind that keeps you guessing and laughing out loud, SML is for you. It might just become your new favorite thing. Just be warned. Consider this your official caution. Once you start watching, it's hard to stop. You might find yourself lost in the SML universe for hours. The show's silliness is what makes it so addictive, its ability to tap into your inner child and make you smile. So ready to dive into the world of SML? Get ready for a wild ride. Let's talk about the puppets, the stars of the show. These aren't just any ordinary puppets, they're meticulously crafted characters that bring the SML world to life. Each puppet has its own unique personality and quirks, making them instantly recognizable and incredibly engaging. These aren't your average sock puppets you might find in a child's toy box. These are meticulously designed and crafted characters. SML puppets often take inspiration from famous video game characters, drawing on familiar faces and iconic designs. But they always add their own wacky twist, injecting humor and originality into every character. It's this blend of the familiar and the absurd that makes them so captivating. They're made from soft, huggable materials, ensuring they're not only fun to watch, but also appealing to the touch. With big, expressive eyes and carefully crafted faces, each puppet is designed to convey a wide range of emotions that make every joke land, amplifying the comedic effect and drawing the audience into the story. The expressiveness of the puppets is key to the show's humor. Details like Chef Pee-Pee's signature chef hat, instantly recognizable and adding to his character's persona, or Bowser Jr.'s iconic bib, a simple yet effective detail that helps him stand out and reinforces his childlike nature, make them instantly recognizable. Creating these puppets is a serious craft, requiring skill, patience, and a keen eye for detail. Designing each character from scratch, carefully considering their appearance, personality, and role in the SML universe. Sewing each puppet with precision and care, ensuring they're durable enough to withstand the rigors of performance. And adding all the little touches, the subtle details that bring each puppet to life and make them truly unique. But the real magic happens the moment when these inanimate objects transform into living, breathing characters. When the puppeteers bring them to life, breathing personality and emotion into every movement and gesture. They hide behind sets, carefully orchestrating the action and creating the illusion of a real world. Using their hands and rods, they manipulate the puppets with incredible precision and skill to make the puppets move, talk, and interact, creating a seamless and believable performance. It takes skill to make them look so alive, so natural, and so engaging. Walking, running, jumping, every movement is carefully choreographed to create a sense of realism. Throwing things, catching things, interacting with their environment, the puppets are always active and engaged. Even driving toy cars, navigating miniature vehicles with surprising dexterity and skill. The puppeteers have to sync movements, coordinating their actions to create a unified and believable performance. With voices and story, adding depth and emotion to the characters and drawing the audience into the narrative, making it all look effortless, a testament to their skill and dedication. The result? Puppets that feel like real characters with their own hopes, dreams, and flaws, full of energy and personality, bursting with life and enthusiasm. They're always doing something, constantly engaging with their surroundings and each other, never just standing still, always in motion and full of life. Watching them in action, you're transported to another world, a world of puppets and imagination, is what makes SML so unique, so captivating, and so unforgettable. The puppets' wild antics, their over-the-top behavior, and outrageous stunts are only possible because of the talent behind the scenes, the skilled puppeteers who bring these characters to life. It's like watching a live-action cartoon, a vibrant and energetic performance that's full of surprises, but with even more chaos, more energy, and more outrageous humor. Every episode, the team strives to push the boundaries of what's possible with puppets. The puppets pull you into their world, inviting you to join them on their crazy adventures. That's why SML's characters feel so real and memorable, because they're brought to life with such passion and dedication. It's pure puppet magic, a testament to the power of creativity and imagination. The central figure, the main puppet, the star of the show in SML is, of course, Mario. He's the one we all know and love, or at least know and recognize. He's the classic red hat mustache guy, the iconic plumber we've all grown up with. A true legend in the world of gaming and now puppetry. But in SML, forget about rescuing damsels in distress. Mario's not saving princesses or battling Bowser's forces. Those days are long gone. Instead, he's just trying to survive day in and day out in a house constantly overflowing with chaos and craziness. It's a far cry from the Mushroom Kingdom. He's the responsible adult, the supposed voice of reason in a world gone mad. But let's be honest, he's always incredibly frustrated, constantly pushed to his limits by the never-ending madness that surrounds him. It's a wonder he hasn't completely lost it. Mario loves spaghetti. It's his one true comfort in this chaotic world. He constantly complains about money, or rather, the lack thereof. Bills, 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 they never stop coming. And more than anything, he just desperately wants some peace and quiet, a moment of tranquility in his otherwise hectic existence. But instead, inevitably, he's dragged kicking and screaming into every single disaster. Usually the ones Bowser Jr. or Jeffy gleefully creates. Those two are a constant source of trouble. His life is a complete and utter mess, a never-ending cycle of chaos and disorder. And his over-the-top reactions to it all are absolutely hilarious. He's a master of comedic timing, even if he doesn't realize it. He's always broke, perpetually living on the edge of financial ruin, always annoyed, constantly on the verge of snapping, and almost always yelling, his voice echoing through the house in a fit of rage. But sometimes, just sometimes, he shows a softer side, a glimpse of the caring person underneath all the frustration. Giving advice, offering a helping hand, or simply caring for the others in his own unique way, even if they drive him absolutely nuts, pushing him to the brink of insanity. Ultimately, Mario is the anchor of the show, the glue that holds everything together. He's the guy who holds it all together, even if it's only barely and by the skin of his teeth. His grumpiness, his constant complaining, and his epic meltdowns are a huge part of what makes SML's comedy so special and so hilarious. You really can't help but laugh along with him, or rather, at him, as he navigates the absurdities of his daily life, at his never-ending struggle to maintain some semblance of order in a world determined to descend into complete and utter chaos. If Mario's the grumpy adult, Bowser Jr. is pure chaos. Jr. is the ultimate troublemaker. Loud, demanding, and always up to something wild. He's got a wild imagination, turning cardboard boxes into rocket ships or pretending to be a superhero. His plans always end in disaster, but that's what makes him so funny. He loves annoying Chef PP and his dad, and he's always bossing around his friends Joseph and Cody. Junior's tantrums, catchphrases, and cluelessness are SML classics. Despite being a brat, he's got a weird charm and sometimes even tries to be a good friend. His unpredictable energy keeps every episode exciting. Junior is the heart of SML's wildest adventures. Chef PP has the toughest job in SML, cooking for Bowser and Junior. His life is a non-stop disaster. Burnt food, impossible demands, and constant chaos. He's always stressed, underpaid, and muttering about how much he hates his job. Chef PP's meltdowns are legendary. He screams, cries, and dreams of escaping. No matter how hard he tries, something always goes wrong in the kitchen. His terrible cooking and over-the-top reactions make him a fan favorite. He's relatable. Who hasn't felt overwhelmed by chores? Chef PP's misery is SML's comedy gold. He's the king of slapstick and the everything goes wrong vibe. Poor Chef PP. He just can't catch a break. Every friend group needs a nerd. Cody is SML's. He's smart, wears glasses, and loves to show off his knowledge, even if no one else cares. Cody's best friend? A Ken doll who he treats like a real person, sometimes even his boyfriend. This leads to some of the weirdest, funniest moments in SML. Cody's the first to panic when things get wild, and he's surprisingly gullible for a genius. Junior and Joseph love to mess with him, and his reactions are priceless. Cody's awkwardness and Ken obsession add a unique flavor to the group. He's the perfect contrast to Junior's chaos and Joseph's laid-back style. The trio's dynamic is a big part of SML's charm. Cody, Ken, and their quirks are SML gold. SML is packed with laugh-out-loud moments. The funniest bits? When simple tasks go totally wrong, like baking a cake that explodes or fixing something and making it worse. The characters' arguments and pranks are pure comedy, especially when they spiral out of control. Misunderstandings lead to wild, unexpected adventures, Junior taking things literally, or Chef PP burning dinner again. Running gags and catchphrases like Mario's money rants or Jeffy's antics keep fans coming back. The humor is a mix of slapstick, wordplay, and just plain absurdity. Every episode is full of surprises and inside jokes for fans. The chaos never stops, and neither do the laughs. SML's unpredictability is what makes it so addictive. You never know what hilarious disaster is coming next. Who's behind SML? Logan 30acre, the creator, writer, director, and voice of many main characters. He started SML as a passion project, and now it's a massive team effort. Other puppeteers help bring the characters to life, especially in big scenes. There's a crew for filming, editing, and making sure every episode looks great. It's a lot of work, setting up scenes, syncing voices, and coordinating puppet action. The team's chemistry and creativity are what make SML so fun to watch. They probably have a blast filming with plenty of bloopers along the way. Logan's dedication turned his love for puppets and games into a hit show. The team is always coming up with new ideas and characters. SML proves that with creativity and teamwork you can make something millions love. Why do so many people love SML? Simple. It's hilarious. SML is the perfect escape from boring routines and serious stuff. The puppets' wild antics and big personalities make every episode a blast. Everyone has a favorite, whether it's Junior's chaos, Chef PP's misery, or Mario's grumpiness. The show's unpredictability keeps you guessing. No two episodes are ever the same. SML is full of surprises, running jokes, and memorable moments. The characters feel like a weird, dysfunctional family you can't help but root for. Fans love sharing their favorite episodes and jokes online. SML has built a community of people who just want to laugh. In a complicated world, SML is pure, silly fun. It's entertainment that brings people together. That's the magic of SML. Funny puppets, wild stories, and endless laughs. And honestly, who doesn't need more of that?